so I had to quench my thirst, you know. But I just want to say that this country is overly saturated with males, man. And not that it's only saturated with males, it is saturated with simps. Overly saturated with simps in this country. So, the state that we're in right now as a country, it's in a symptomatic state. That's the fucking state that we're in as a country. So then you got, simps that make these females think that they're better than what they actually are. Nothing can impress these females because of the simping. Okay? The constant need for female validation is real amongst men here in the States. The only fight against that, man, is we have to fucking leave the States. America has it has basically destroyed itself. You know, we thought back in the past that we were unstoppable, we were untouchable as a nation. Okay, we were untouchable. Nobody could stand up to us. But you know what? Guess who's destroying us now? You know, the simping, the overly saturation of men. Guess who fucking destroying us now? We're destroying ourselves, man. And a lot of you motherfuckers out there have no idea, like the you have no idea how bad you're destroying this fucking nation with your simping. Simping is dangerous, and you know what? You have to be aware of these simps. These simps will kill you, man. These simps will put females on a pedestal, even though when women are not that important in society, they're not. Women are not that important. Men are. You know, other countries, they still value men to this day and will always value men to this day. It's only America that doesn't see the value in men anymore. That's why moving overseas to another country is the best way. It's the best option because they still value men. China, even though China started this fucking pandemic, they still value men. Thailand still values men, bro. That's why I want to move there. They value men and they do not give a whole lot of opportunities to women. They don't. And that's where you want to see women. You want to see women, you know, with their femininity, man, and depending on your dollar. You see, I'm hearing stories in Thailand about women still dependent on the man's dollar. There's no strong and independent like force in Thailand. This is what I'm seeing. Okay, femininity is going on strong in other countries, while the U.S. is behind on femininity. Okay, we think that we could do whatever we want, and then there's no fucking repercussion behind it as a nation. I'm talking about the U.S. We feel like we could just do this and do that, and there's no repercussion. No, there's some repercussions. All right, you see what I'm saying? You know, and there's repercussions behind simping. Simping is female worship at its finest. Okay, female worship, putting females on a pedestal. Okay, Just because she has a vagina, you know, just because she has a dusty, crusty vagina, putting females on a pedestal, and the dangers of that, right? Question mark. The dangers of that is having these females walking around thinking that they're better than you. Stop telling them that they're pretty. Don't tell them that they're gorgeous and shit. That's called simping. Don't give them any compliments. They're getting all this validation on social media and it's making them think that they're better than you. Just stop. Please stop going to the comment section. Tell them how pretty they are. Now, with foreign women, you can say that they're pretty because they don't get told that. You know, Thailand women, you can call them pretty because they don't get told that very often. Especially if she's an average female living in Thailand or in Colombia. You know what I'm saying? They don't get told that all the time. So it's okay to say, hey, you know, I don't even like compliment women anymore. I used to. I used to go into the comment section and say, hey, you're pretty. You're gorgeous. You're fine. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that no more. I don't go into the comment section and worship these females anymore. We are done as a society, bro. We're destroying ourselves. The simping is destroying this country. It's destroying the female nature. I mean, it's just a little came talk. It's destroying the fucking female mind. You know, before the simping, these females wasn't even, they wasn't even like this the way they are right now. We got average females walking around like they shit don't stink, bruh. And then we got some male simps that will always come to these females' aid. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I see simps around me all the time in my area. For example, the guy that waits outside of 7-Eleven all night long. That's called simping without saying anything. I mean, for you to fucking sit outside and wait for your girlfriend to get off her shift, it just shows the level of sympathy that you're on right now. That I mean, the guy that fucking attacked me online the other night, you know, talking about, hey man, you talking to what's her name, bro? You talking to what's her name? You need to stop talking to my girlfriend and blah blah blah, and called me a ape with muscles and shit. I'm like, that's a level of simping that I have never ever seen in my whole entire fucking life. You see what I'm saying? Your sympathy is what's destroying minds out here in America. I posted up pictures of exotic cars yesterday and videos too. I posted up videos and pictures and of exotic cars. I only got likes from females in foreign countries. What does that say? That means that there's less simping in their countries than it is over here. Simping it destroys the female's mind. It 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 spoils them. It spoils the female's mind, and it gets them to think that they're more important than men. That's what simping does. Simping, it gets the female to think like, hey, I'm better than these men out here because other men have told me that I'm better. Okay? You know, it is truly, truly over for the American dating society. It is truly over for average men who try to get their face match and cannot get it because of the simping. You see what I'm saying? The oversaturation of fucking men is the problem of this fucking nation when it comes to dating. That's why I say rest in peace American dating, because the simps are killing it. They killing it, and they don't know why and how. And the reason why they're fucking struggling to get a girlfriend, or they're struggling to get laid, is because of their simping. Self-destructive. That's what American men are nowadays. Self-destruct. You're destroying this shit. And the hunger for money and power is the reason why this society has been destroyed. The greed, the selfishness, the money, you know, the need for power and money, that is destroying this nation. The need for simping. Simping has a lot to do with this. Simping has a lot to do with the nation being destroyed because it's destroying the female's mind. And when you destroy the female's mind or any mind, you know, that's a recipe for disaster when it comes to her mind. Look, if there was no simping in America, American females will be way more humble if they wasn't told they were free all the time. You know, can I drink your bath water? Or you're gorgeous and you're pretty, you're beautiful. Those things get to their fucking head, man. And then when they're approached by their face match, they don't want to have nothing to do with their face match. They don't want to have nothing to do with it. So quit the simping. You know, stop telling these females that they're pretty. Stop telling these females that they're better than men because they're not. They're not. Trust me, they're not. Anyway, I gotta go, man. I don't have a whole lot of battery. You guys have a good night. Subscribe, like, comment, hit the cash app on the way out. Peace out, take care, and bless.